Imagine staring at your bank app after a long day and seeing $10,000 in savings. Exciting? Maybe. But for most people, this shouldn't feel like a victory. It's the moment when money quietly tests you. One path keeps you running in place. The other lets money start bending the rules in your favor. Which will you choose? Meet Mark. He's 28, a marketing coordinator in Chicago, living a life that's surprisingly familiar to many young professionals in the US, London, or Berlin. After taxes, he takes home about $3,500 a month. Sounds decent, right? But most of it disappears quickly. Rent for his one bedroom eats $1,400. Car payment, $350. Student loans, $300. Credit cards and little weekend splurges, another $200 gone. By the time Mark's done paying for life, he's left with maybe $400 to $500 a month. And often, that goes straight to just-in-case spending instead of growing his wealth. Here's the hidden trap. It's not greed or a bad job. It's subtle, baked into the system we live in. Wages haven't kept up with living costs, but credit is everywhere, nudging people to borrow and spend. Most of us treat every leftover dollar as free to spend, never realizing the system rewards those who break this cycle early. Let's look at the numbers. Suppose Mark keeps spending that $400 each month on small lifestyle upgrades, better gym membership, extra ride shares, more dinners out. 1 year, $4,800 gone. 5 years, adjusting slightly for inflation. Over $25,000 spent that could have been working for him. Now flip it. What if he puts that $400 into a simple savings account, earning 4% interest? After 5 years, he'd have roughly $26,500, not counting any tax advantages like a Roth IRA in the US or an ISA in the UK. That's the magic of letting money work quietly while you focus on life. The first $10,000 is more than a number. It's a pivot point. At this threshold, your money can cover emergencies without touching your paycheck. $400 a year in interest at 4% can offset a car repair or an unexpected bill. Suddenly, life's small surprises aren't crises, they're manageable. Why do most people miss this? Psychology. Our brains crave immediate rewards. That $50 dinner feels satisfying today, while the idea of financial freedom a decade from now feels abstract. Social media doesn't help. Everyone seems to be on trips, buying gadgets, living better than you. It's called hyperbolic discounting. We undervalue delayed benefits. Ignore it, and the long-term consequences creep up quietly. By 40, Mark could still be juggling the same bills, now with added pressures, family, healthcare, energy costs. Emergencies force borrowing, debt snowballs, and retirement gets delayed. It's not dramatic ruin, it's a slow erosion of freedom. Now let's flip the lens. Financially intelligent people treat $10,000 as a mental pivot. They don't obsess over side hustles or schemes. They see savings as a non-negotiable line item, like rent. Mark's mentor, for example, didn't splurge when she hit $10,000. She let it sit, then invested modestly in low-cost index funds, following the market's average 7 to 8% return over time. The mindset? Unemotional. Money is a tool, not a scorecard. Automatic transfers remove temptation. Logic drives decisions, not fear or desire. Small choices compound over decades, turning that first $10,000 from a simple balance into momentum. Reaching your first $10,000 isn't magic, but it marks a subtle shift. Suddenly, money starts working for you instead of the other way around. Awareness of these patterns gives you clarity, not pressure. So here's the question. When your balance hits $10,000, will you let it slip or let it grow? Because the path you choose now can define your financial freedom for decades.